In this video, let's explore the hidden power of silence through stories, real-life examples, and lessons that will show you why the quietest moments often make the loudest impact. There was a boy named Arman. He was known for being quiet. In school, teachers thought he was shy. Friends thought he had nothing to say. One day, during a debate competition, he didn't participate. Everyone laughed. Arman is too scared to speak. But what they didn't know was that while others were speaking loudly, Arman was silently observing, learning, and preparing. Months later, when a real-life challenge came, a community project where planning and wisdom mattered more than shouting, Arman surprised everyone. He calmly explained his ideas, solved problems, and led his team to success. His silence was never weakness, it was his strength. In today's world, silence feels uncomfortable. We fear being left out. We fear missing out on noise. We equate silence with loneliness. But the truth is, silence is the language of clarity. When we are silent, we hear our thoughts, our heart, and sometimes even the whispers of destiny. Great minds often spent hours in silence because they knew noise distracts, but silence reveals. What silence gives us: clarity of mind. In silence, problems become solutions. Emotional strength. Silence heals wounds words cannot. Self-discovery. In quiet moments, we meet ourselves. Wisdom. Silence teaches us when to speak and when to hold back. Remember, words may be powerful, but silence often speaks louder. Mahatma Gandhi observed days of silence to recharge his inner strength. Buddha found enlightenment not in noise, but in silent meditation. Albert Einstein believed silence and solitude were essential for creativity. Nelson Mandela spent years in prison quietly, and that silence built the strength that later freed a nation. These great leaders didn't just use words, they used silence as a weapon of strength. Years later, Arman faced a heated business meeting where everyone argued loudly. The room was chaos, but Arman stayed silent. He listened, he absorbed, and then, at the perfect moment, he spoke a few calm words that solved the entire conflict. Everyone was shocked. His silence had more weight than their noise. Lesson: sometimes silence is not about saying nothing, it is about waiting for the right moment to say everything. Here's how silence becomes power. Silence in anger. Don't reply in rage. Silence saves relationships. Silence in observation. Listen more, speak less. You'll learn faster. Silence in growth. Work in silence. Let success make the noise. Silence in healing. Take quiet breaks from chaos. It recharges your soul. Silence in wisdom. Not every battle deserves your voice. Arman became a respected leader, not because he shouted the loudest, but because he mastered silence. People trusted his words because they knew when Arman spoke, it came from thought, wisdom, and truth. His silence gave power to his voice. My friend, remember this. Silence is not emptiness, it is full of answers. Silence is not weakness, it is strength in disguise. Silence is not loneliness, it is the presence of yourself. The world may run on noise, but your soul grows in silence. So take time for quiet moments, because in silence you will find clarity, healing, and true power. Embrace silence, for sometimes the loudest voice is the one that speaks without words.